That stormy night in rural Texas, when Jake heard desperate screams coming from the abandoned nine, he had no idea that saving this mysterious woman would turn his lonely gold miner's life upside down forever. But what she hid about her past almost destroyed everything. Gold miners woke up at 4 a.m. and worked until 8 p.m. Jake was no different. 5 years digging the dry Texas soil, searching for gold that barely paid for survival. His only companions were the dry wind and painful memories of losing his entire family in an accident. He chose solitude. He chose the pain of hard labor to silence the pain in his heart. But that night, returning from town after buying supplies, a storm forced him to stop at the old roadside inn. "Help, someone please help me." Jake saw 3 hooded men dragging a woman by her hair. Without thinking twice, he grabbed his Winchester and charged at them. "Get away from her, now!" The bandits fled into the stormy darkness. When Jake turned to help the girl, he couldn't breathe. Golden hair soaked by rain, emerald green eyes, and tears that broke his heart. "Thank you, you saved my life," she whispered, trembling. "What's your name?" "Sarah. Sarah Johnson." Soft music. Immediate connection. Jake had never felt anything like this. 5 years of loneliness melted away in seconds. For the first time since the tragedy, his heart beat for someone again. For 3 months, Jake and Sarah met in secret. He was in love like never before. He even spent his last savings buying a ring to propose to her. But one morning, when Jake arrived at her house with the ring in his pocket and flowers in his hand, he found the house empty and a letter on the table. "Jake, my name isn't Sarah Johnson. I'm Catherine Vanderberg, daughter of Austin's wealthiest banker. That robbery was staged by my father to scare me into coming home. I was running away from an arranged marriage. But I fell in love with you for real. That's why I can't lie anymore. When you read this, I'll already be on my way to New York to marry the man my father chose. Forgive me for breaking your heart. You deserve the truth." Jake fell to his knees. Everything had been a lie. 6 months later, Jake was digging once again when he found the biggest gold nugget of his life. But this time, he knew exactly what to do. He arrived just in time for Catherine's wedding ceremony in New York. When the church doors opened and she saw him there, in a suit, clean, with the gold nugget in his hand. "Catherine, I didn't come here because of the gold I found. I came because I discovered that the real treasure was already with me since that night at the inn." She dropped the bouquet, ran down the church aisles, and threw herself into his arms in front of all the rich New York guests. Sometimes lies lead you to the truth, and sometimes you need to lose everything to find what really matters. If this story touched your heart, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, because there's so much more emotional content coming. So tell me, do you believe in true love? Drop a comment below.